that's 51,400. She put this amount and applied it towards the account name where there have been these sub-accounts.
Yeah,
So that has to go into sub-account someplace.
somewhere,
The office expenses and supplies are extremely high,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not just because you.
yeah. Was, yeah.
That's fair, but
I know.
Trying to think of
It's a good thing you didn't see this before you went there.
Did you want something?
No, okay, go ahead. Sorry.
I wonder if that includes the money that she was charging for printing and then for, whatever you charge you on.
$20 a month. Okay, so that doesn't include in here.
Oh, that's right. So $20 a month for the printer for a year now.
Which she could have gone, yeah. The auditor accountant, obviously that's gonna have to be, because we'll be only over budget on that. The assessment,
Was this done in January? The auditor?
March.
Or was that March? Okay. That's what they charged us last March.
well, what that includes is the actual audit was $1,800 for the Form
Form C.
Form C.
Okay.
She can do
plus
the Form C.
$158 for the auditor's opinion on how much money we have.
Oh, okay.
They told me I was right.
Right.
The assessor, like I said, this will be, that seems like an odd number there, that 64, but that will be reduced slightly. That's what the contract is 9,500.
Yeah.
So that stays the same. And then there's the financial administration onward,
That we don't know.
right?
Wasn't that a bank overdraft or something?
Yeah. $20 is another
$25 was the overdraft.
I thought it was $20 for
$20.
another.
20 was the overdraft.
Wasn't it?
I think 25 was the stop payment probably.
Yeah,
She's
she's
just
got
got
it as a
that.
stop payment.
Okay. But those fees though, also instead of creating new accounts, they should be put into real fund. Payroll taxes, that's probably right. Yeah. Fire district pension will be none. Oh, wait, we can actually bring that down to 500.
We could bring it down to 462.
462.
Breaking out of the actual.
Why is that such a high amount?
Because he was getting, oh,
$66.
$66 a month, yeah.
So you can bring it down to the actual.
And quarterly fire protection, we can actually put down what it is. We just have to reapply that retitling and delete the lost check.
Okay.
Then there's the signs. We gotta check out what was actually spent on the signs. And the street maintenance, that'll be a little bit closer each month. I don't understand why she has us all in street guns.
construction, so that's why she's got a difference between maintenance and construction.
But she didn't enter anything.
No, see, well, we're gonna be building new roads, I guess. Some bypasses maybe.
Street lighting, that probably stays the same. Airport should come on. The garbage, well, that's the one that should be 89,000 around here. Stormwater, that'll come on. Public health, animal control, that I would say stays the same.
What's public health?
That's, I think that's what.
Rabies?
Pick up dogs and,
Rabies
Oh,
shots.
so that's what we pay to the Humane Society?
Right.
Okay.
cemetery, The donations, that stay the same as here. Fire protection outlay, that should be reduced. The 32,586. Round it off.
Things that we didn't want there.
Yeah,
So those we have to take out.
so if you guys want to work on
All right.
that in a later time,
That's nice.
I did a budget worksheet for 2015. These are Eddie's recommendations. Do you want to go over them?
Okay, the dog licenses will be about the same. Property taxes, probably the same. Village annexation payment, I think we have 2 more years of that. And the garbage, whatever, they'll tell us what it's gonna be. The intergovernmental revenues, they'll tell us what the state share taxes are. I believe the general transportation aid is going up a little bit. I don't remember the exact dollar amount yet, and they'll notify us. The recycling grant will probably stay the same. The payment for municipal services, we don't know what that is. Or do you know what that is?
No.
Okay. The payment in lieu of taxes will probably stay the same. The forest cropland, we have to investigate a little farther. The highway and bridges will probably stay the same. But also, in 2015, I believe Palmyra is one of the 4 towns eligible for the extra
50,
25.
it's 25. Oh yeah, matching, it's 50. If you spend
No,
25.
No, this is, every 4 years, $100,000 is made available to 4 towns.
Because there's 16 towns.
Okay.
In the past, what they did is split it up to 25,000 apiece. What they're talking about doing now is basing it on mileage.
Miles of road.
Miles of road.
Miles of road.
Yeah, okay.
So if they go to that, we're gonna get less because we only have 38 miles, like Sullivan's got 70-some miles. So, but it isn't gonna drop that much. It'd drop some, but not, it wouldn't fall way off. I think the licenses and permits would stay about the same. The interest income probably be about the same. It might go down just a little bit because we're using LJP money this year. The cable TV, I think will be about the same. And miscellaneous income figured around 1,000. And our board salaries, they'll be the same. I put $500 for special meetings. That's allowing about 6 meetings for each person. That's probably high, but,
Probably,
Probably.
but it's certainly fair.
and the legislative board, I put in the WTA dues. I don't know if that's where it goes, but that's where I put it. I thought for the legal, we'd go with 15,000, which I hope is high.
I think that'll be high.
I think so too, because we aren't gonna need the attorney here every week and every month.
No.
And if an annexation comes up again, we'll have to take money out of the LJP or whatever.
And then you can turn around and amend the budget.
And we can amend the budget for that. The clerk's salary is 15,000, that stays the same. The election workers, we only have 1 election next year, I believe. The spring election.
Staple.
So that might be high.
So that might be high. The office expense and supplies, I put 2,000, that might be high, but with, with stamps and stuff,
I think it's gonna be pretty high, because I have pretty much what I need in there, except for, if I need another case of paper somewhere, I'm only talking about $40, $50.
okay.
Or postage, because tax time, they're going to send receipts next year.
Right.
So You're talking probably $800 in stamps,
I would think so.
Okay.
maybe a little bit more.
Okay.
The auditor, I put 5,000 just because there may be stuff that has to be straightened out from this year yet by the auditor. I think Bill and Peggy can figure out most of the stuff, and if it is, then it probably brings it back down around 4,000. But just for a budget number, I thought 5,000 would be appropriate.
We can always lower that.
And I understand there is a contract with them. Kathy said, what was it last year, it was the 3,600?
The contract?
Yeah. Yeah, 3650. They'll send a contract for that much. She said, sign the contract for that amount.
So
She said-
36?
For 36. She said, if you sign the contract and say, you know, it might be a little bit higher, so we'll put in 5,000, they'll charge us 5,000.
Yeah, sure,
Yeah.
sure,
So,
yeah.
Low
Sorry
ball,
for the
low-
okay.
ball.
keep
Yeah.
it low ball.
You stick 4?
They can always bill us later like they did this
Yeah.
year.
Well, then keep it with
Stay
3650.
with 36 then.
Yeah.
The assessor will probably be the same. The general buildings and plants, that's the town hall, that'd be about the 2,600. Maybe with the water meter not being on, it would be less. The insurance is 6,000. I put in 500 for mileage, that's probably a little high, but maybe not. What did we have last year?
Did you bring yourself?
I don't have one.
Smart lady.
I hung up on him, now I better shut this off.
Ours is out of the barn.
Yeah, they'll call me back.
On the insurance, I talked to, Bill, I think it's just an insurance, and we are bonded. He says the general bond that the town has, I don't think they would need a special bond for before the election, or for tax collection, I'm sorry. In December, that would take it back until December, it would be for like 3 months or something. But we are covered.
Okay, last year we had $768 in mileage. But that was because we had a lot of meetings, because we were all new. So I think 5,000 would be,
500.
or 500 would be
Yeah.
pretty, probably a little bit high even. Our quarterly, I figured out our fire protection, I added 3% again, that comes out $83,048, which is what that should be. I believe they can still charge us 3%. For highway and street maintenance, I figured approximately 161,000, and that was taking everything else and what was left using it for the highways. According to our income. Now, we'll have money in the LGIP, we have this 25,000 roughly coming in. When we find out more closer to the end of the year, we can, when we actually do the budget meeting, we'll have a better idea of where we're gonna be at with the highways. Because street lighting will be about 650. I put the same number in for garbage,
Which could go up.
which could go up,
Yeah.
but that will be made up in the levy. And then,
Well, not necessarily.
oh, that's right,
We didn't raise it last year.
yeah, we could, but, yeah, you're right. The cemetery and animal control is the same. I kept the same for park and rec and the other culture. Yeah, the park and rec, that's up for debate.
I asked him to please bring us a list of the, not a list, but the number of kids from the town actually participating, as well as the number of things they participate in. And I told him I would go to Sullivan with him to the board meeting, I would get him on the agenda. He said he would go, and then he had a million excuses of other things, but I think he ought to go. And, but I told him he needed to bring them the same information, number of kids from the town of Sullivan, number of activities they participate in, and sell his program. And, I don't know if he'll do it or not, but and I'm not arguing that we shouldn't give him money, that's not it, but I think we have a right to know what we're paying for.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
And the public safety, the loan payment is $31,754. That's what that will be.
That will be the actual.
That will be the actual payment.
Okay.
And that balanced with what we had for income.
But now it's off because we're going only with one.
Right, it's,
Yeah.
for,
Yeah.
that's just what I was proposing. I mean, you might have a different idea about everything.
Okay?
That's,
That's a starting point.
it's a starting point.
So it pretty much comes down to taking the time and reclassifying and looking at everything to see how it was classified and putting it in the correct categories.
Hopefully it doesn't take too long, but I expect at least 2 or 3 weeks.
Oh, I think so too. You got a mammoth job on your hands.
It's gonna take 2 of us working together. I don't want you way too much going back and forth. I tried to put the checking account, it took me $2 to get halfway through January.
I spent about 2 hours, I was gonna go easy though, I was gonna take the tax account. Figured that's gonna be simple.
Figured,
I spent 2 hours and I found 6 checks missing in December, I found 2 or 3 checks missing in January, and it's like, oh,
Are we confident that all the checks actually got cashed? Or is there, are you gonna have to go through everything?
it's gonna have to go right through everything, there's a lot of voided checks, and I don't think they were all noted.
Yeah.
And
And instead of voided, being one being voided, there's another check entry as a deposit for that amount.
And there were a lot of general journal entries, one reversing one, and then another one, and then reversing that, and then another one, and then there'll be a check, and then it's pointing that, and then a check.
It's gonna be fun.
And so I took the easy one and spent 2 hours, he spent 3 hours on the money.
And they get it January.
Either one of us did.
Well, you're gonna you'll earn your money in your place in heaven, I think.
Place in heaven should be available.
You get
Like,
points.
place somewhere.
You get points.
So I think we got a good start, and I hope this will build a little more understanding. And then he'll go to that meeting next Tuesday, which
That should be helpful.
should be very helpful. And then he can come back and he can do all the talking.
Yeah.
Next
I
time.
know, it's a talk, I'll do a great job. Have the budget set up, and hopefully, we'll go from there.
Sounds good.
Yeah, because there's a lot of dates coming up with public hearings and
I did,
postings.
I did talk to the people at the SBRP,
Mhm.
and the only one they have in person is up in Rhinelander. So decided I would do it on the internet at home on the
Yeah.
10th of October.
And there's not a human being in that annexation. So there's no problem with them changing the wards, because nobody lives there, that was all vacant land, see, that's why it was done.
Oh, for that one, 2011.
Yeah.
12,
Yeah, there's nobody there, so their lines will change, but it doesn't change anything for us,
Right,
as far as others go.
okay.
Ocean. Did you eat that when you had your spaghetti?
Yeah, I did.
We're going back for ice cream.
Come back, right?
Okay.
And the concert.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what that's what we got. Move to adjourn.
Second. Moving second, adjourn, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carried, meeting's adjourned.
There's 8 here, 9 people already born.
Thank you.
I could have not my leg.